Every morning, Monday to Friday, I spend an hour with my clients. It's 6 a.m. Eastern, and we hop on a call. I know. Don't worry. Video is off. I know what you're thinking. But I invite them into my study. And recently, I was studying with them, and I just loved this whole piece that we were looking at from Neville Goddard. And I was like, I have to do a podcast episode on it. So that's what we're going to do right now.
Chief Performance and Mindset Coach Hina Khan, welcome back!
I make it part of my self-image. And the more I rest, the more I make.
Hina Khan is an extraordinary woman. She has a very extraordinary understanding of how the mind functions.
Welcome to Possibilities with me, Hina Khan. I'm a peak performance mindset coach, and I help you create a life you love. And we do it through ease, joy, and fun. Recently, I was talking to my clients on my morning call about this idea called the Four Mighty Ones by Neville Goddard. And what he talks about, it's really around creating your own life and you being the main character and you deciding who are the supporting players, who is going to be in the show and who isn't. So let me break it down for you. So there's the producer, the author, the director, and the actor. And you are each character at one point. This is the most important thing in the production of a play. And this, you can think of it like the drama of life. So the producer's function is to suggest the theme of the play. And he does this in the form of a wish. So what would you love? What do you wish for? Do you wish that you had a business that allowed you to travel 3-4 times a year? Do you wish you worked somewhere specific? Do you wish that you retired? What do you wish? And that's what you want to think about. And then that's what you want to produce, which is why we need to get clarity on that. So you don't want to be vague. So one thing he says here is that it's not enough to say, I wish I was successful. That's just too vague. Successful at what? So we want to have this theme of what it is that you wish, what you really want. And then what we do is we go to the author. And now the author is going to write it out. But here's the thing. The author is not writing the beginning. The author, which is you, is only writing the end. You are writing the last scene of what you wish for. So let's say your wish was to work in Hawaii, for example. The scene that you might be writing is on the beach, with your laptop working away, or in your new place. Or maybe for some of you, the scene that you are writing is booking your ticket now. But you're writing a scene that illustrates the wish fulfilled, that you have created what you want to create, and that's the only scene you're writing. And so you're mentally constructing a life and a scene that you would actually realize as this happens. And so now that the author has done that, you've written the scene, work is done. Then we move to the director. The director's tasks are to see that the actor remains faithful to the script. So what does that mean? Well, that means that if the actor is having thoughts like, you know what, I'll never get a place in Hawaii, or Hawaii is too expensive. If they're having thoughts of doubt, that is not in the script, because the script is the last scene. You are there on the beach, so you would not be having this. So the director is like, wrong line. That's the wrong line. Sometimes the director has to feed you the line. It might be like, gosh, I don't even know what my line is. I'm not sure what I should be saying. And they will feed you the line such as, everything is always working out for me. I see myself in Hawaii. I am there. I love the work that I'm doing there. It is so easy. I love when my family comes and visits me, although I appreciate when they don't stay for too long. So you get the idea, right? So the director is feeding you the lines. And all of these parts are you, by the way. So what they're doing, what the director is doing, is helping you with controlled attention, literally keeping you on script. Literally keeping you on script. And then the fourth mighty one, is the actor. That version of you is performing this. It is living it in your imagination, first and foremost. You are practicing. You are being the person. You are seeing the world through that filter. And this function enacts the drama. It's like you're putting the key in the ignition and you're enacting it now. And you do it over and over and over again until it takes the tone of reality. Come on, how many of you have watched a movie? Meryl Streep, right? How good is she? And you're watching her, but you're not thinking this is Meryl Streep acting. You are fully experiencing her in the role. That's what it's got to be like for you when you are thinking about your goal, when you are living from the end. And it's this dramatized vision that you have of the fulfilled desire, that last scene, that then brings it into the physical, that brings it into realization. But you are there first and foremost. And this is what Neville calls the four mighty ones. It's a great chapter in his book. And here's the thing. This is what I think, if I can just take it a little bit further here. I feel like you do that, okay? So you decide what it is that you want. You write that scene. You direct it. You make sure that your attention is controlled and is in harmony with that. And you are acting it and acting it and acting it out in your mind. Do you know what I think happens then? I think when you're so clear about this, that the universe then says, places everyone, and action. And what that means is that you're driving and you feel called to pull into a store to grab something, and you run into somebody that is going to help you fulfill this. It's that you are scrolling on your phone and you see something that is all part of this. It's like everything is here. Creation is finished. And it can all start to move towards you, and you can move towards it with the clarity of your desire and with taking up those parts of the producer, the author, the director, and the actor. And then all of the supporting cast can come in because you have set the scene. So here's what I want you to do if you're up for it. Is think about what you really want. Create that wish. Write out the last scene. Control your attention. Be the director. Act this out in your mind over and over again. And then I want you to send me a note on Instagram at Coach with Hina. You'll see it in the show notes, to let me know about your scene, because I would love to help you hold the belief of it. And if you're curious about what we do on our morning calls like this kind of study, I want you to reach out to my team and they can share with you more about what we do and what's open for enrollment. In the meantime, you know what to do. Subscribe, download, rate, review, do all of the things, and I'll see you here next time.